Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. There's an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah,
The wall normeth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping,
the birds are chirping,
eyes
of bacon is sizzling.
Welcome
to the
welcome.
Daily Swole. Oh, the Daily Swole. Testing, 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 testicles, ye old testicles, testiculares. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1432 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and of course the slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. I am feeling good. I'm like borderline gonna cramp. I am fucking, I'm feeling right and tight. I had a sick pump earlier. And if I had gone live right after I went with the sick pump, I would have been like, oh, stiff as shit. I was, I was right and tight. I was right and tight. I had a sick fucking pump. How many of you got your pump on today? How many of you got your goddamn pump on today? Did you? Don't you fucking lie to me. Don't you lie to daddy. Let me move that camera a little bit. Don't you lie to daddy. Don't you lie to papa. Don't you lie to Tess Hornaday. Don't lie to us. Did you pump today? Did you or did you not? Dost thou pump? Or dost thou not pump? That is the question. Whether 'tis Swole in the gains. I forget the rest of it. Who actually fucking remembers Shakespeare? Like the whole thing. Remember you had to memorize that shit? You go up in front of the class and you have to recite Shakespeare. Okay, now you're going to be Macbeth and you're going to be the other dude and you're going to be this one. And then we're going to play it out. Everyone's up in the front of the room like, whether 'tis noble in the mind. No one gives a shit. Come on. Teach us something useful, school. Teach us something useful. How many of you parents out there have kids at home that are doing online stuff? What are they teaching the kids? The same shit? You know what? I'm going to fucking rage. Here's what I want. All of you that have kids at home that are doing online stuff, that are doing online school, can you do me a favor? Send an email to support@swolenormous.com, okay? Send an email to support@swolenormous.com and let me know what is being taught. I want to know, literally, I want to know what is being taught to your kids now. Not like in general. I really don't care so much about what it is. I mean, I do, but I want to know what's being taught now that we're doing remote, all right? I want to know. Send us an email with anything relating to what I just said in the subject. I'm curious. Maybe like education. Subject education. I want to know. I want to know like what they're having your kids do or what they're teaching you. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. My child has 4 legs. The only thing she's learning is how to chew a bone better. Same with mine. Same with mine. Same with mine. It's interesting how a parent with 3 legs can have a child with 4 legs. I'm still figuring it out. Get it? Get it? Get it? Knowledge cock. I'll just toot my own horn there. Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Nicholas, teachers are too busy indoctrinating kids rather than teaching them. Most of them. Some teachers are good. I think teachers have the intent on being good. You're not a teacher for the money, that's for damn sure. Erica with an A, my son is in 2nd grade. He has about 2 hours of work and is told to go outside and play or have a dance party after for phys ed. Well, see, now they're going to fluff up the curriculum now because here's the thing. They were canceling it before. They were canceling phys ed before, but now when your kids are home, it's like, hey, go exercise. they were canceling when it was okay to go outside. You ready for this? When it was okay, when we didn't have social distancing, they canceled gym class. So no phys ed, no phys ed. Everything's fine. There's no virus tearing through society. Don't go outside. We're canceling gym class. Now, when it's social distancing, when, hey, be careful, there's a virus. Hey, go outside and play for phys ed now. Now that we don't have to deal with your fucking kids, yeah, send them outside, sure. Yeah, send them outside, no problem. No problem. So you're cutting PE before the virus, but now when you shouldn't go outside, go outside and exercise. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't go outside and be around a lot of people, of course. Most places you can go outside for essentials and for exercise and work and stuff like that. A little ironic though, isn't it? Just a little bit ironic, a little weird, a little sketch, don't you think? Don't you think? Convenient. I am white. Literally after I sip, that's broth, by the way. I'm definitely not caffeinating up anymore. That's broth. So every time I take a sip, it's like, disperse it. It's like, just rub it throughout my entire beard. Yes. Yes. Oh, get that, just spread that shit around. Yeah. Yeah. How many of you members, Swole fan members, how many of you got into some of those new releases yesterday? We had a ton of new shit. And what was funny, actually, because usually before the podcast and earlier in the day or whenever I'm showing pictures and comments and stuff from the Swole fam group, today I went in there, I didn't have anything to share. There wasn't anything to share that I could block out because everyone was posting videos of them training, which was awesome. Everyone was posting things with their kids and stuff. And I usually like to, blur out the last name just in case for privacy. That way I can just post pictures and post stuff and, don't have to worry about anything because, confirming every single last post with everyone would just be impossible. So I didn't grab anything because it was all pictures. It was all videos. I'm like, damn, you guys are fucking crushing it. It was awesome. So we're just here raw today. I got a couple of things to talk about, but got a fire YouTube video tomorrow. I'm going to edit after this. We got a fire fucking YouTube video tomorrow. A little bit about what we're going to talk about today. I mean, there's an article. I might just save it for tomorrow's video so you guys go check it out. Fucking, it's just about how fat and lazy people are getting. Some of the data, some of the stats. We'll dig into it. I mean, I rage on it tomorrow, but we'll talk into it a little bit more tonight. The benefits of catching the live cast, the benefits of being here live. You get to hear it here first. You get to know, you get the inside scoop with what's coming tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You guys deserve the inside scoop. You deserve it. You deserve the inside scoop. That's right. We'll get deep into it. So let's see here. Oh, shit. Phil Gerard, give me 25 more push-ups, Jessica. What'd you do, Jess? Were you late again? Goddamn fuck. Jessica was late again. Yep. Mark it. Yeah, the list. Yep. All right, she's on the list. Maybe that won't happen again. Hmm? Can you just show up on time for once? You got the text. Oh, it wasn't convenient for you. No, I'm just fucking with you. Are you at work right now, Jess? Are you still, is everything still going absolutely fucking nuts? I mean, obviously that's a stupid question. Let's see. Greg, just now took a dive into Swollen 7, started doing 2 at work, going to take my bands tomorrow. How you like it, Greg? Nice. Good for you. 1 at 10 and 1 at 2. Good. That's the best thing about the Swollen 7. Literally, even if you're working, you have a 10-minute break. If you have a 10-minute break, you could do it. You could do a Swollen 7 and have like a minute, 2 minutes to spare. You know, give yourself a couple minutes afterwards or transition. You could do a Swollen 7. You could do a little workout and still have 2 minutes to spare, even if you're at work, just to pass the time. So you're not just sitting around on your ass on a break. 10 minutes. You can do 7. You could do a 7-minute workout and still go take a shit. That's a fast shit. To go take a piss or go drink some water or text. Spread that around. How fat and lazy they are getting. How much worse can the world get? Oh, it can get a lot of worse. It can get a lot worse. Let's hope it doesn't get too much worse. I think we're good. I think we're good on the worse front. I think we need some little normal shit. Hey, stop hating, bruh. That's good advice. Hey guys, I'm about to join the fam, but just hanging with you guys and listening for the last month, I've lost 17 pounds. Yo! What up? That's fucking sick. Yeah, look, hey, making change. Making change is all about decisions. It's all about choices. This is what I talk about in the video tomorrow. We talk about it every day, but just think, the more I think about it, no joke, the more I think about this situation, it's hard. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I really feel like this can be so much more of a positive for I think maybe more people, because the majority of people on Earth, if the stats, like, I mean, if it is, I know it's much, much worse than the flu, but let's say, I mean, I really do think that the majority of the people going through this can actually, if let's say everyone across the board took advantage of this time to learn a new skill, to spend time with loved ones, to write the book or their memoirs or things that they never had a chance to do. I really feel like a lot of people, or so many people, can actually make this a positive experience. And it's hard to say that while people are suffering, but people are always suffering. Let's just get that on the table. People are always starving. People are always dying from disease. No one cares about people that are dying from malaria. During 2019, how many people fucking died from that shit around the world? No one even gives a fuck, let alone thinks about it. And now you have this, which is, it's really bad. It's just really bad and sudden. And I'm not making light of it at all, but I think you can make such a positive change in your life because you're not able to hang around with the shitty people anymore. Just like stop hating, bro. You said at the end, community is everything. Yeah, like you're just being here. You're not a member of the fam yet officially. You didn't sign up or anything to Swole Enormous X. So it's literally just being around, listening to people that are fucking crushing it, seeing people crush it, starting to implement some of these very simple things into your life, starting to look at your health and what you're eating and what you're doing physically, just starting to look at that stuff differently, and it changes everything. Change doesn't take time, it takes commitment. So if you're going to make a habit, let's say you're going to stop smoking. Now, I'm not making light. I know it's not easy, or stopping drinking. Technically, that takes a moment. Oh, how long did it take you to quit smoking? Could take you a split second if you just choose, hey, I'm never going to smoke again, and you never do. Then it didn't take you 6 years. It took you 1 moment. Now, if you stop in 2 days, then okay, it didn't work. And most often, or more often than not, that kind of stuff doesn't work like that. You can't just go cold turkey. That's really challenging, and not everyone can do that. That's not always the best way to do it. So without getting too much into the weeds and out of my areas of expertise, so to speak, it just takes the doing it, the action of it. You don't have to do a slow thing, and you don't have to make this whole long drawn out process. All you got to do is boom, make that decision and fucking do it. Courtney, I watched your video about Sana Lee. I was waiting for the fat positive beaches to come out of the woodwork. I don't think they're going to. They never do. They never do on YouTube because Google organizes audiences too well. Google is only showing people. Is so good. They will only show you stuff to your little bubble audience. They like, for example, they don't distribute any of my videos. They don't distribute any of my videos. For example, every single video does great. Every single video gets 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 likes, and it'll get literally 10 thumbs down. My like to dislike ratio is sometimes 99.8%. It's insane. The overwhelming positive feedback on my videos is immense, but my subscriber count barely moves up. Barely. I'll get like 100 or 2 in a week, maybe. So they're not showing it to new people. So people that are watching my video, unfortunately, and not unfortunately, it's not like I don't value every single one, but it's the same people. Like they get notified because they like the content, but they're not showing it to new people because I talk about controversial or sensitive. And the way I deliver it, I say a lot of naughty words because I don't give a fuck. And I'll swear and I'll be offensive and I'll, use words and hashtags and stuff. And I'll say sensitive things like COVID, or I'll say coronavirus, or I'll say fat, and I'll say shut the fuck up, and I'll call people cunts, and I'll say things like that. And they don't like to distribute those types of things. However, if you would look at the actual data, oh, wow, everyone loves it. 4 people don't like it. No one else is going to like this either. It doesn't make sense, but that's what they're doing. So getting back to your point, not trying to, but this is why the fat positive biches aren't going on YouTube. They don't get shown this video because it's not in their favor. So they're not even, because they're liking all the fat positive channels. And all the people that like my videos don't like those channels or don't subscribe to them. So they're showing people that love those videos the stuff they love, and they're showing all of you and all of us the stuff that we love. So little echo chambers, little bubbles. They don't show it to new fucking people. Oh, well, either I can change how I talk about stuff, which I won't, or maybe it'll change eventually. But, when you talk about truthful things and you don't bullshit, you say naughty words and you don't try to appease everyone, you don't get a lot of exposure many times. So every once in a while, a video pops or something kind of breaks through that algorithm, but that's what happens on social media. You're shown stuff that you like. You're not shown stuff that you don't like unless you go looking for it. So they don't know that I'm making these videos. They don't get attracted to the page, or they don't want to see it anyway. And it's definitely not going to show up in their suggested feed. That's for sure. Oh, no shit. Is that to force people to make their meals? Or is that on purpose? Or is that just because they shut it down because they don't want to spread COVID, period? Look at that, James. My kids and I have had more physical activity together in the last 3 weeks than we have in a long time. It has been great working from home with them. There you go. Check that out. Marianne did my first band workout tonight. Excellent. Did 4 rounds of the first Swole 7 bands. Worked up a good sweat. Good for you. German, I am at work, but I always do 90-day dash on my lunch break. That's a hell of a lunch break. Making some gains. Making some gains during lunch. Everyone else is getting fat and you're making gains. Josh, got people going around hospitals with phones saying they're empty and this is a hoax. It's gotten worse. All right, so what's going on with that shit? What do you mean they're running around? They're going around with phones. You mean they're videotaping like one hallway that's empty, or one area of the parking lot that maybe doesn't have cars in that moment and say it's empty, or what? Phil, we need a Papa Swolio special, Papa live and balls deep from the forum. Yeah, I agree. Ellen Josephine, everyone is always complaining that they have no time. What's your excuse now? There is no fucking excuse. There is absolutely no excuse not to do it. What possible excuse can you have? What possible excuse could you possibly have? There is none. You don't have time? Bullshit. You have all the fucking time. Literally, you have all the fucking time. You can't possibly have more time than you have right now. Some people don't have as much time. Some people have less time because they're working their ass off and they're in the supply chain. They're doctors. They're, this is not for them. This is not for people that are still, but a lot of you have, or, people are losing their positions, but also a lot of people are just have to stay at home because they don't have a choice. That's the only way that they can help. And it's hard when the only way that we can help other people is by not helping other people, not going near them and saying, hey, I hope you're well and I'm not going to watch you or I'm not going to talk to you or okay, bye. But we can create content like this and we can have discussions that we can spread around. You would wish that it would be, good information, but now that everyone is online even more, all of a sudden you have more and more bullshit spreading all the fucking time. That's the problem. That's the problem is the conspiracy theorists and people that are actually getting traction and spreading a lot of bullshit. Yo, that's fantastic, Elle. Good for you. I took your advice to heart on making this into a positive experience, and I started a yoga. I started a yoga teacher training. I've wanted to do this for years, but now I have the time. That's phenomenal. Good for you. Good for you. Lean up a little bit here. Posture up, posture up. Well, that's the truth, isn't it? Courtney says you make time for the things you want to make time for, quarantine or not. That's the real truth that no one wants to talk about. If you really wanted to get healthy, I think it's great if you are using this time to actually make those healthy changes and you never did before. I think that's a good thing. I also think that if you are, really taking care of your health or you have been, like there's certainly no excuse to not take care of your health now. There's no excuse. But most people should have been doing this long before. We know that. You should have already been doing this. But if you're not doing it now, there's really no excuse. Because the classic I don't have time. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit, you don't have time. Get the fuck out of here. All you have is time, you fat fuck. All you fucking have is time. Don't fucking bullshit. Shut the fuck up. All you have is time. You could take that clip and send it to people that you know, fucking lazy folks. Oh, but I don't know, no time. Let them say they don't have time. Let them say they don't have fucking time. Yeah, didn't you know? Didn't you know it's a worldwide hoax? Didn't you know? It doesn't exist. Oh my God. People are dying people just pretend dying. Josh, going around outside apparently started with a tweet from a political candidate and Fox News gave it traction. Oh, that it's a hoax? Why would they give it traction? I don't even understand what's going on anymore with that shit. What the fuck's going on? People are fucking stupid. Jessica, the hospital I work at may look empty, but it's in complete lockdown. No visitors and full of COVID patients. That's really interesting. That makes a lot of sense. So think about this. Usually when you have a hospital, you have nurses, doctors, you have, of course, patients, but patients don't usually park at the hospital and go in. They're usually brought there, I would think. And you have people visiting. You have someone driving those people, or you have people in the hospital rooms. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of times it's really busy or it's packed because of all the auxiliary people that are there, not necessarily people like the doctors and the nurses. It's like, yeah, why would there be as many cars there? Patients don't bring their own fucking cars. They come in ambulances, you idiots, or someone drops them off or brings them. Oh, I'm going to the hospital now. How many people drive to the ER themselves? Probably enough to shock me, but that's why 911 exists. That's why people can call. That's right, an ambulance. There you go. Are you talking about the helicopter? Like when you're swinging your dick in a circle? There you go. There you go. Everyone knows. Every guy knows the helicopter. Everyone's a pilot. Every dude's a pilot. Yeah. If you're a real gangster, you actually use your hand, but Not many can. Few can. Few can, and even fewer. Well, I would say few can and fewer will, but no. Few can and everyone does. Everyone that can does. Otherwise, you get a little momentum. Get a little momentum. Oh, it's all in the hips. I just cracked. Oh, God. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips, baby. Helicopter. The helicopter. It's a good move. It's a good move. It's a good move. Swing it with both hands. All right, jumping rope. Double Dutch. Double Dutch. That's what you get when you sign up for Pornhub Premium. You get double Dutch cock slinging. All right, so actually, that's a good segue. A lot of your, oh my God, he's talking about Pornhub. That actually is a reason. There's actually an article that remember I said we're going to talk about what I discussed tomorrow in the video. So we'll talk about that now. So there's a new article yesterday, I believe. This is in Forbes magazine or Forbes online, whatever it is. And the article says, Americans are excessively eating, drinking, smoking pot, and playing video games while quarantined. All right, so this is on Forbes.com. Americans are excessively eating, drinking, smoking pot, playing video games, and watching porn while quarantined. Oh, you don't fucking say. Oh, what a fucking shocker. What a shocker. Americans are excessively eating. Americans are drinking. Americans are smoking pot. Oh, they're smoking. They're puffing on the devil's lettuce. Playing video games and watching porn. Wow. Super, super, super big shocker there, fam. Super shocked. Some of the stats, though, are fucking ridiculous. Check this shit out. Let me see here. Okay, so it says it looks like Americans are collectively. Let's actually read through this for people that are just listening. Let's just read through this article a little bit. Scroll. Let's go to. Let's go here. Let's start here. Okay, conducting research on the activities of people self-quarantined at home shows interesting insights into the behavior of Americans. Oh, really? Oh, really? Interesting insights. Let's see if anyone here is shocked. You ready? Let's see if anyone here is shocked for this. Okay? All right. Here we go. Most people are not heeding the hustle porn huckster's advice. They are choosing to decompress instead. You mean be lazy fucks? I'm just going to translate too. All right. So being lazy fucks. That's what they're saying. They're calling people lazy fucks. It looks like Americans are collectively channeling their inner slacker attitude. People are consuming more alcohol, smoking weed, playing video games, and eating a lot of junk food, binge watching Netflix and adult films more than ever before. In a quirky irony that highlights the craziness of the times, liquor stores are open as they're deemed, quote, essential. Okay. If liquor stores are deemed essential, they are because people are so fucking addicted that if you take away alcohol, you would have riots in the street yesterday. That's the only reason why they're considered essential. Keep people on their drugs, give them their fucking meds, give them their alcohol, give them their shit fucking food, and then we'll have peace in the streets. That's disgusting. I'm also not saying that's not true. I do not think, honestly, I don't think they should be closing liquor stores, because I don't think that having liquor stores is the problem, because I think people should have the right to make purchases. I think people should be allowed to drink alcohol. Why not? We're human beings. We're on this earth together. If you want to have a fucking beer, then have a fucking beer. I think people need to fundamentally know how to make better decisions. I'm not saying take away the temptation. I'm saying stop being a fucking bitch and step up and take care of yourself. And that will automatically entail not drinking yourself into a stupor every fucking night. That will entail not drinking a 6-pack every fucking day. That might mean you have some whiskey or you have a beer now and again. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it doesn't fuck up your body and you feel like shit. It's not going to kill you. Okay, I'm not saying don't do anything, but there are much better decisions, and you can make a lot of these foods. You can make a lot of these ice creams or smoothies, like the recipe archive in Swole X. We have those smoothies and things you can make thick, so it's kind of like ice cream. I have frozen berries. I don't need ice cream. I have my fruit. I have my real food that I love to eat. That is my little treat, and it has sugar, but it's not hyper sweet that burns my fucking tongue off like Sour Patch Kids or something. I used to suck those things down. I used to eat that shit too. I'm not saying I've been fucking perfect since birth. The beard, I don't know, the beard's another story. That's just a fucking glorious bird's nest right now. Look at that. So unkempt with sweat. Not bad. Not straightened, just in the raw. Holy shit. I almost spit my my broth out. D2H. I was on Pornhub today, actually, and I saw this ad of this chick with a medical mask on. A new fetish was born in these trying times. Nurse porn is going to go through the roof. Now trending, virus porn, vaccine porn. I'll give you a vaccine. I'll give it to you deep. Yeah. 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 Medical mask porn. Jesus Christ. There's already medical porn. Or so I hear. Here we go. Moving right along. Nielsen rating says alcohol sales were up 55%. Online alcohol sales grew by 243 fucking percent. Let's see here. Goes on to talk about marijuana sales that are increased, but let's go right to the Pornhub because most of you just give a shit about that. Let's see. Look at this fucking shit. Pornhub, an online adult film site visited by roughly 120 million viewers every day. Pornhub is visited by roughly 120 million viewers every day. 120 million people every fucking day. Now, I wonder if those are all unique. I would not be surprised if they were all unique. From around the world, people are spanking 120 million fucking people. That is more than a quarter, isn't it, of the population of the United States. I mean, of course it's from around the world. Holy fucking shit. And that's only that one. I mean, some of those people are going there and some of them are double dipping, you know what I mean? Usually people got one site and they just become like, it's like a friend. It's like a warm blanket, right? You go to that one site, you know what to expect. You know how the search functions work. You know how the the categories. You know how often they refresh. You know the quality. You know what to expect. You know what kind of whack session you're going to have, right? Or the diddle, the double click. You guys know what I'm talking about. You fucking know. You fucking know. Anyway, that's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. 120 million. Kashina, I wonder how many of those 120 million are women. 7. This is like my like to dislike ratio on YouTube. 120 million, 7. These are the 7 thumbs down. These are the 7 thumbs down. No, definitely a lot more than 7, but this feels like a similar percentage. No, it's definitely going to be more than that, but yeah, low. So 120 million, that was a fun number, but Pornhub has seen a rise in traffic. It's up 11.6%. So let's do this math, okay? 120 million, 11% of 120 million. Isn't that like 12 or 14 million? So it's getting 14 or 15 fucking more million people. Every single person that loses their job is going right to Pornhub. I wonder if you can match that. Not that it's funny. I'm not trying to make light of people losing their jobs, but I bet you the graph is like somewhat comparable. Like people just losing their jobs, going home and just fucking crying and whacking off. Just whacking and beating, whacking and beating, whacking and beating. I bet you it parallels. It parallels Pornhub because now people aren't going to work. Now they have more time to sit at home and whack off. That's making light of a shitty situation, but not the Pornhub stuff, but I don't want anyone to lose their fucking job. But that's probably true as well. Why else would it be going up, right? Netflix is going up too. Everything's going up. What am I apologizing for? We're talking about porn people. We're talking about people fucking whacking off. What else we can talk about? Listen, check this out, all right? Check this out. According to Today, Many Americans may find their bodies flabbier and less healthy when they emerge from the great quarantine of 2020. They had the balls to capitalize great and quarantine. The great quarantine of 2020. Oh my God. Hashtag quarantine life. Wait till we have. Here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to have like quarantine disorder, right? You're going to have social distancing disorder. You're going to have all these fucking new diseases and all these new illnesses that they have to prescribe you meds for. I can't. I'm suffering from social distancing disorder. I have high anxiety. I need anxiety medication because I'm so anxious about germs. God, they're going to the pharmaceutical is going to go through the fucking roof. Everyone's going to want fucking drugs. Everyone's going to want fucking drugs. Everyone wants drugs because they're all anxious. It's fucked up. It's going to be really fucked up. That's what frightens me and worries me truly is the depression and suicide. Anyway, Bloomberg reported that less people are consuming healthy foods and are quote, are loading up on shelf-stable items from canned meat and soup to pretzels and Kraft macaroni and cheese as they comply with orders to stay at home. This part is gross. This part is really gross. Ready for this? Studies show an increase in the consumption of potato chips, Oreos, Spam. Fucking Spam. Gross. Burgers, pretzels, and other comfort foods. Spam. Who the fuck goes and runs and buys Spam? I will tell you this right now. If you are ever in a situation when you need to eat Spam, that is end of days. Okay? Spam is end of days. If you are going to Spam, that is the zombie apocalypse. Literally, that is end of days. Spam goes hand in hand with end of days. No joke. If you find yourself going to eat Spam and it's not the end of the world, like Armageddon, we're literally talking, if you are eating Spam on a normal day, and I'm not even talking about before 2020, I'm not even talking about pre-quarantine. If you're eating Spam now, you're going for Spam, fam. We got to talk. All right? If literally people that are eating Spam right now, look, I mean, I know some people probably are in a situation where that's all they can get. I'm not talking about you. I mean, you eat Spam. Look, you eat Spam. If that's the last thing available, we're talking end of days again, though. It should really be end of days. If you're in a situation where that has to be consumed for you to survive, then you eat it. But, I mean, holy shit, you probably get COVID from that shit. What is in there? What is possibly in there? I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. You're better off eating dog food before you go to Spam. All right, let's get back to the show. Don't even fucking tell me that, Steven. There's no way you eat Spam a couple times a month. Why? Why? That's vomit food. Gross. All right, here we go. Psychology Today refers to the weight that will be gained as the, quote, quarantine 15. Fuck. As if the freshman 15 wasn't enough bullshit. Yeah, if you eat like shit, you're going to gain weight. It's not going to be a quarantine 15. It's going to be a quarantine 50. Why the fuck is it acceptable to gain weight now? It's not. Eat less and exercise. Just fucking stop stuffing your face, you fat fucks. That's all it takes. That's all it fucking takes. But you can't say that. You can't tell people to shut their fat fucking mouths because that's not nice to say. Oh, that's mean. Oh, I'm fat shaming. Sure. Stop being so fucking fat. Why not? Why not? Why can't we fat shame? Why can't we? Why can't we tell someone to stop eating? You're going to kill yourself and you're going to stress society and you're going to stress the medical system, which now needs to function 100% to fix this fucking crap. I mean, you already have people that are more at risk because of diabetes and preventable issues stemming from obesity. You already have that. You already have that. Like, add that to the fucking list. You're really being disrespectful, and you're really, really, really neglecting your fellow society members, your fellow community, your fellow Americans, wherever you are. Like, literally every time you're stuffing your face with garbage food, you're literally telling everyone else, like, fuck you, I'm going to take your hospital bed. Fuck you, I need medication too. You know, you probably read online about medications that people need for lupus and for diabetes, like insulin and needles and just different things, alcohol, right? Alcohol shortages because people are buying isopropyl and they're wiping down everything every 2 seconds. So hospitals don't have that. People that need it for diabetic needles and stuff like that. Well, if you didn't have diabetes, you wouldn't need that fucking shit, would you? Right? You wouldn't need so much alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. You wouldn't need so much if you weren't injecting yourself every day, or if you weren't testing yourself every day, if you weren't pricking shit every fucking day, if you didn't have to deal with this preventable shit. It's fucking nonsense. Nonsense. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. During the week of March 16th, consumers streamed 156.1 billion. I'll say that again. During the week of March 16th, U.S. consumers streamed 156.1 billion with a fucking B minutes of content. That was twice as much as last year. So last year, during a normal situation, people were streaming 75 billion minutes of content a week. Almost 30% of streaming was Netflix, including a lot of Tiger King, and 20% was YouTube viewership. What up, YouTube fam? What up? Fucking Tiger King. Fuck your wasted time nonsense. Fuck that bullshit. So now they're talking about gaming servers are struggling to keep up. They're overloading servers because people are gaming too much. And this article just ends because it's talking about fucking nonsense. It's just stupid shit. Now, I'm not saying the article or Forbes. I don't really care about. I mean, what integrity do you need to state the obvious? But I'm just saying, like, look at this fucking stuff. Everyone's just jerking off, playing video games. But, you know, playing video games can be a career right now. So a lot of people are playing video games because they normally stream. Like for me, nothing's really changed. I'm still making content. I'm still doing YouTube videos. I'm still doing the podcast. Like nothing changes for my production. So keeping everyone that actually plays for profit or has like, you know, sponsors or plays professional gaming, you know, put those people aside. You know, everyone else is just escaping. Everyone else is just playing games and just wasting their fucking time. It's just not excusable. It's not excusable anymore. Before, it was a little bit of an escape because you worked and you did X, Y, and Z. Okay, you unplug. It still wasn't an excuse to waste your life. Now people are wasting their life and they have not only do they not have a drive or any interests or any passion, but they're just going to just shoot right down into depression because they're useless. If you're useless in society, you're not going to want to stick around. If you feel useless, if you're just, you know, just bleh. Bleh. You're just a fucking blob, just suckling off the teat, collecting unemployment, playing fucking video games and watching Netflix. That's going to go great. Learn a fucking skill. Learn a skill. Learn how to do video editing. Learn how to do graphic design and edit pictures and do Instagram posts and Instagram stories. Learn how to do YouTube videos. Learn how to, you know, post on TikTok. Learn how to do, I don't know, anything. Learn how to learn. Go watch YouTube videos. Go do an online course. I mean, it's all free. You know, go look up exercise and fitness content. Maybe you're a fitness. I mean, do that. Go do it. It's all, I mean, information is free. You can get so much. You just have to fucking go through it all and sift it out and educate yourself. Right? You know, I don't claim to reinvent the wheel. I'm not reinventing the wheel with anything that I'm saying. What am I saying that's reinventing the wheel? I'm organizing it, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm just deleting all the fucking crap that everyone else fluff your pillow with. Fitness without the bullshit, and everything else without the bullshit too. I mean, a lot of stuff we talk about here, it's my opinion, but it's my opinion based on some logic and common fucking sense. Stop stuffing your fat fucking face. Stop being a waste of space. Stop wasting our oxygen. We only have so much. Do something with it. Do something with your time. Do something with your fucking time. You have so much time. You have so much opportunity. Because any skill you learn now during quarantine, let's say you learn skills about social media, about video editing, for example. Let's say you learn a skill. That's going to help you forever because things are certainly not going to get less digital. So it's going to help you take that next step after this. It's going to help you level up to something else and go to something else and go to something else. You don't have a job anymore? Fine. Get another one. Create another one. Super simple. It's easier than people think. They just don't want to put in the work. They don't have the mindset to, oh, I can do something else. Yeah, you could do something else. Yeah, you could do something else. Now you could do whatever you fucking want. I had someone message me. I think I raged about it in tomorrow's YouTube video. So it's going to go up in the morning, probably late morning. Just make sure you check it out. I'm sure you will. But someone messaged me, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I said, start a YouTube channel. I don't know what to do. I was like, what do you like? It didn't matter. It was like some video games or some kind of like anime or something. I said, start a YouTube channel where you review anime shows that you like. I mean, if you like fucking Tiger King so much, start a channel and review it and give your thoughts on every episode and then go through Netflix and just review shit. Become like the reviewer that reviews shit. If you love, some people love to watch movies, fine. Make it work for you. If that's all you want to do and it truly makes you happy for whatever reason, I think it's bizarre to make it something like a passion, but fuck it. All right. It's your life. But now you can create something that does that. And then, oh, can you imagine making money? Can you imagine making money? Imagine making money and you love doing that and you make money doing that. Fuck. Now is your chance. Now is your chance. Yeah. What are you learning? What are you learning right now? Citrine, I'm learning how to write. Good. Allison, I'm learning to cook for myself. Good. There you go. Erica with an A. Erica with an A. I'm assuming it sounds like Erica and people fuck up. Y with an A. Don't tell me you pronounce it Erica and you expect people to be like Erica with an A. Your whole life you have to be like Erica with an A. Just call yourself Erica. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. It sounds different. You sound like a fucking warrior princess from like another planet. They call me Erica. It's like some fucking like Star Trek shit. Be careful of that one. She's an Arakan. Oh, the Arakans. They live amongst us. I started my channel in January. I'm using this time to learn more about my editing software. Nice, Erica. I'm calling you that. What editing software do you use? Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere. There's other ones, DaVinci Resolve and Sony Vega. I don't use those. What are you using? One of my friends bought a college Spanish language book and is learning to speak Spanish while on lockdown. A book? Fuck that. Just download like Duolingo. Download Duolingo and watch Spanish subtitled videos. I wouldn't do subtitles. I would just watch. You know, it's a great way to learn languages is you listen to music and you read the lyrics too. Or you can just watch things like soap operas. I know they're not the most exciting things, but if you watch content or action films, like if you watch movies that have obvious connotations, like that, you know, they're talking about certain things, you can see, like you can relate the visual to what they're saying, you'll learn a lot because it's like, oh, there's action danger, but like, it's, you know, cuidado, you know, behind, you know, they'll say like, or like, you know, careful behind you. And then you're like, oh, you know what they're saying. Like if they're saying, watch out, there's a dinosaur, they're going to say it. And it's obvious because, oh shit, there's a fucking dinosaur. So it's kind of like learn by pictures. But Duolingo is a great app. I haven't used it in a long time, but I tried learning German a couple years ago. I didn't stick with it at all. Danny Carr, I just saw a Facebook post which stated learning a skill at this time is an example of privilege. Learning a skill at this time is an example of common sense and hard work ethic and determination. That person's post is an example of being a fucking huge pussy, an entitled cunt. Just my thoughts. And a victim is a privilege. I think it's an insult if you don't learn a skill. You have to stay at home to help everyone else. You're not a nurse. You're not a nurse. You're not a doctor. You can't be on the front lines because you're not one. So you stay at home because that's what helps society right now, and you fucking make something of it. That's a good thing. That's a positive. Will, I'm practicing my bass more. Neighbors love it, I'm sure. Maybe they do. Maybe not the practicing part, right? They're gonna wait. Hey, can you come back? Can you move? Can you come back when you're good? Now look at you. I got another bonsai tree. Nice. Bonsai. Bonsai. Daniel-san. Bonsai. Bonsai, Daniel-san. Bonsai. Fucking great movie. Great movie. Learning how to conceal D's guns. D's nuts. My mom wanted all A's. Oh, isn't it? Relearning piano. Very nice. Steven, as a teacher, I'm learning how to stream lessons and create a YouTube channel that I add lessons to each week for my students. Fucking yeah, good for you. There you go. Jessica Tasker, trying to get back into the guitar and get better at yoga. Good for you. Erica, Power Director Ultra. What's that? What's Power Director Ultra? Is that like a mobile editing app or is that like a desktop or... I haven't heard of it. Or is that something you do on your phone? Kiwi Life. Hey, Swole fam. I'm usually a silent viewer, don't usually comment, but Rosetta Stone is free right now. There you go. Just wanted to share that info. Learning a new language is cool. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go. Look at that. Silent viewer. Why don't you... You should comment more often. What a comment. What a home run. I didn't know that. It's awesome. Excellent. L. I'm fluent in French and I watch TV and movies in French because no one around me knows and it's a good way to keep up my abilities. Oh, knows it. Yeah, exactly. Good, good. Josh Fisk. My brother is a college professor and has to transition to all online. Do you speak Spanish, Papa? If so, you could be the next machete. Un poquito. Un poquito. I studied it all in school and then I've been living in Florida for a while. I haven't really spoken it. It's been probably coming up on like 8 or 10 years since I was like speaking it regularly. It got to the point where, I can just understand like pretty much, I wouldn't say fluent, but very, 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 very strong command. I could definitely hold a conversation or talk around things. That was one of the best things to learn in school is to learn. That was a good thing is, because when you're in school, you do the stupid drills. Like you learn the vocab, you learn the words. This is a table. This is a chair. And you're like, but then you can access those. That's like your archive. But then learning how to talk around things. Okay, when you don't know a word, how do you explain it in Spanish? So it's cool. Once you learn how to talk around something, you're fine. I know it enough to be like, oh, cool. I haven't really kept up with it. Spanish Pornhub. Ay, sí, papi. Ay, Dios mío. That's all it is. Ay. Bum, 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 bum. I learned the Italian word for house by watching Italian mayors scold their citizens. Learning how to use Google Classroom to help my daughter with her schoolwork. I haven't heard of Google Classroom. Nice. Nice. Tiffany, expanding my vegetable garden with a few new plants. Good. Bonsai, Daniel-san. Bonsai. I will tell you something, actually, Erica with an A. It was cheap as a desktop software. I haven't heard of it, but my recommendation, and this is just from experience. So, I mean, I've been literally nonstop doing video editing and working with people since I started 4 years ago. I would learn Adobe Premiere, and you can get that with Adobe Cloud. So it's only like what, $19 a month or something like that. I would do that because it's the most useful in terms of it's one of the most widely used, and one of the benefits of Adobe Premiere is if you're working in a team, let's say you work for an online company or you're editing other people's videos or you need to share a project, you can all work on the same project file and share it between team members. So for example, a Mac can use Premiere, Windows can use Premiere, doesn't matter. Final Cut Pro, for example, is only on Mac. So if you use a Mac, it's like, someone else has a PC, you can't cross edit. It's a pain in the fucking ass. So it's more versatile, and it's something that is always updated regularly. So you don't have to buy new software. You'll just automatically update it. It's a subscription, and I guess you could pay, and you can go on Adobe. Maybe there's discounts now because of everyone doing it. But if you learn and you actually want to use it for other types of work, you can learn video editing and then translate that into some type of other career avenue on one of those gig sites like Fiverr or Upwork, for example. But I would definitely recommend that. I just haven't heard of that other one. Doesn't mean that's bad, but just my thoughts. So it's okay. Advice that wasn't asked for, but there you have it. Yeah, I haven't used Sony Vegas. I haven't used it. I've heard some people do it. I don't know if there's anything beneficial to it. I have both. I have Final Cut and Premiere, and I actually use Premiere for certain things. It's funny. I use Premiere for certain things, and I use Final Cut for other things. What I've actually been doing is actually learning Premiere because it's a useful skill to have. I mean, I'm really good with Final Cut, but I use Premiere, and it's like, like it challenges my brain to learn things a little bit differently. But some things would be easier to like customize or to compress and stuff that sometimes Final Cut Pro, some things just work better on Premiere, or easier to use in my experience. If you're trying to export with something really particular, it can be beneficial to do it through Premiere than Final Cut, but that gets really nuanced with like really specific needs. But I would recommend if you're on that route and you're looking for a real skill that can actually translate up, because if you do, I could talk about this kind of shit all day, but if you use Premiere, it pairs really well with Adobe After Effects. So for example, if you really get into it and you want to take it to that next level, it's great because then it's in the same family, and if you learn one, you'll be really, really sharp with After Effects because a lot of the keystrokes, and it integrates really well. So all the benefits of having the Adobe software, so many people use it, and there's so many other accessory and auxiliary programs that integrate well with Premiere. Like so Premiere, After Effects, Lightroom, different things like that. If you're into photography, but video is probably where it's at. I would recommend, unless you have some kind of passion for photography, just focus on video. Filmora, what's that? Let's see, another thing. There's so many of them. Jocelyn, I wonder how many people are planning their auditions for 90 Fiancé. What's 90 Fiancé? 90 Finance? The Other Way, COVID-19? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Sometimes I bring up a comment too early. I bring up a comment before I actually read it, and then I read it live on the screen, and I have no idea what you're talking about. What's 90 Finance? All right. You might want to, you can rephrase that or you can tighten that one back up. We'll be here for a couple more minutes if you want to. 90-day fiance. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the hell that is. Is a god awful show. Well, it certainly sounds like it. I don't know what the fuck that is. If you know what that is, there's an issue already. You shouldn't even know what that is. How did Fat Acceptance find TikTok? Fat Acceptance has been all over fucking TikTok since the beginning. When it was Musically, it was that glitter and lasers bitch has been on that fucking shit since the beginning. I've been trying to duet her videos, but she blocks duet every fucking video. Pussy, can't handle it, can't hang. I duet Lizzo when I can though. They're everywhere, literally. James, will you be putting together any workouts with kettlebells? Oh yeah, have you been catching the accountability meetings? Launching the Swole 7 kettlebell section soon. Really, really soon. I don't have a release date. I just don't want to say it's going to be Monday, and it's not Monday. But literally, honestly, if it's not this Monday, it'll be the next Monday. So I'll leave it like that. That way I don't get anyone's hopes up super, super. But yeah, absolutely. I do kettlebells every day. I really love kettlebells for a warm-up. I love doing it for like a total body warm-up. It's great. It's great. It really takes care of a lot of, either I'll do something similar to the Swole 7, or I'll do a little bit of both. I'll do that and I'll do kettlebells. So for example, if you do, like what you can do moving forward is you could do a Swole 7 mobility, and then you could do a Swole 7 kettlebell, and then boom, you're fucking ready for a workout. Or you do that as your workout. So the Swole 7 kettlebell section will be amazing because you can link those things. 7 minutes of fucking kettlebell shit, you're going to be destroyed. So it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be hard to link Swole 7 kettlebells back to back, because after one, you're going to be like, that's good. That's good. That's all right. So yes, abso-fucking-lutely. Phil Mora, I don't know what that is. I blame Michelle for me knowing what 90-day fiance is. Yeah, what the fuck, Michelle? Now that you mention, I think I have seen it on her thumbnail, like when I'm loading up YouTube and it says, hey, we have a new video. I don't watch those, but I think I've seen, now that you mention, I think I've seen it like in a title of hers or on the thumbnail. And I just thought it was like, yeah, and because I know she makes those videos about the TV shows. So yeah, now that you mention it, I think I do know. Where I've seen, that's as much as I know. I've never actually watched her video on something like that or seen it. Oh God, and I never will. Now I know what to avoid. Okay. Fat Acceptance found TikTok because they thought it was Tic Tac and they wanted it. Tic Tac would be low calorie, wouldn't it? That'd be a good thing. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Cerny. Appreciate it. New brain gains is excellent. I need more. More to come. Thank you. Very, very awesome. Josh, it seems that the more garbage you eat, the lower your IQ. I wonder if there will actually be a study to back that up. Well, I don't know what Warren Buffett's IQ is, but he eats like shit, doesn't he? He eats like McDonald's every fucking day. Doesn't he drink Coke all the fucking time? That guy's like rotted on the inside. Good night, Papa and fam. 2 a.m. comes really fast. Yeah, it's like the middle of the night. Fuck. 2 a.m. What are you still doing up? My goodness, get some sleep. You need to rest. Pedro, I don't know about the rest of the mukbang jabronis, but the Swole fam is inspiring with all the drive and will to work. It's fucking epic. All of Papa Swolio's work is on point for us. Thank you, Pedro. Appreciate it. I was just, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the podcast, but I was just saying how normally I share posts from the Swole fam. I share posts from the group, but all the posts were pictures and videos and stuff. And it's like, well, rather than get every last person's permission for it, it's like there's just so much like video content and pictures. I'm like, I have nothing to share. I can't block out all one of my, because I couldn't, the post had no context. If you don't see the picture, it doesn't make any sense, which is awesome. But I'm like, holy shit, you guys are crushing it, because all pictures of people training with their kids and, smashing it. Everyone's getting their workouts and inspiring me to fucking crush. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Just to get up at 2. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, nice. What kind of kettlebells do you have, James? How many do you have? Like, what sizes? I actually have 2 more coming. Because I wanted to order. I wanted to order a couple more, and I should have ordered a few more sizes. I'm waiting for some more to come back in stock, just to get a couple. But I have because I use heavy ones for things like calves with my weight belt. So I'll use, I wrap it up so it doesn't damage the handle and scrape the fuck out of the handle. But I loop like I'll show you all. This is in some of the new content with like some of the training content that you guys will see in X. So I'll show you a lot of this stuff. But I got a couple heavy ones. I have a 60, 62. I have an 80 coming. I have a 97. But those are for swings. I'm not doing shit with those. Those are for like squats or swings and stuff like that. Oh, cracking my fingers. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Okay. So, Bruce, thank you for bringing this up. Bruce says, looking forward to seeing the community section. Okay. So, this is a big announcement. Now we have a lot of people. A lot of you are in the Swole fam. How many of you are in the Swole fam? Like, how many of you have a Swole fam membership? How many of you have a yoga membership? How many of you have a unlimited membership? How many of you have memberships or in Swole Enormous X? So one of the things that's really exciting is one of the things that I tweaked to the community section, because most of what we do is in Facebook. So we use Facebook because Facebook groups are amazing, right? For the live streams, it's great to post. It's great for polls and stuff like that. The brand new community section that's been around, but I wanted to update it for a while. I just revamped it. So a lot of the sections in the community section, a couple are brand new. So you might see 0 posts because I just launched them, and a couple of them have been renamed appropriately. So now on the website, when you're in the community section, and by the way, this section, the community, like on the website, it's complete. You can tag each other too. If you use the @ symbol, you can tag other members. You can reply. You can link videos. I mean, soon there'll be embedded videos, but you can link videos. You can post pictures, but you can post at will. You still have to stay on topic. You still have to, be appropriate, because you will get removed or deleted and so forth. The moderators will check in on that. But on Facebook, obviously, not everyone can post freely. You can't just post, because otherwise we'll just get flooded and we'll be pushed off topic, and there's no real coherent way to organize all the different posts and all the different categories on Facebook. But in the community section on the site, you can post based on the topic that you want. So if you go into the community section, you can post on community on the 7 pillars now. So you can do pillar 1 community, nutrition, training. So now you have all those 7 sections. You have your welcome thread. So when everyone signs up, they go in there and introduce themselves. So you can go in there and check out the new members and tell them welcome and all the stuff that you've been doing. But now you have the 7 pillars that you can comment on based on your question, based on whatever you want to post. So you can freely post. You don't have to wait to get approved. So it's awesome. And it's just another place to connect, because as everything grows and as we develop, it's great to have multiple places where we communicate. So you have 2, because some people either don't like to use Facebook, or you might have a specific topic that you want to reference. You might want to share something specific, and you can go to the community section, the forum on the site, and you can post based on the pillars, as well as you have a couple other things. You have the Papa Swolio and friends. You can post pictures of your pets. You can post, there's an off-topic thread, so you can post whatever the fuck you want there. Literally, you can talk about whatever in the off-topic section. There's a suggestion box section, and so you can go check it out. So It's all in your accounts. So whatever membership you have access to that community section. And if you don't, you can send us an email or use the live chat and we'll check. Maybe there's some kind of glitch or something and we can reload your account and make sure that you have it. So check that out. So how many of you have been checking out over there? I think it's great. But I've just been aware that some people like to post and like to use the site and some people like to use Facebook. So I just want to give you those opportunities because sometimes you want to post specifically on a category and it's a great way to keep everything organized. So yeah, badass. Terrible ass. Just so bad. Badass. Yeah. Let me just add this for a second. Hold on. Time out. Boom. Anyway. Thank you, Nan. I appreciate it. I love it. Very streamlined. Good job, Papa. Thank you. Yeah, before it was really fun, but when we first launched the community section on the site, that new section, when we first launched it, I was like, I didn't know what it was. Kind of like just for fun. It was, hey, post your pictures here, post this here, post this here. It wasn't super coherent. It was just like, it was just let's see what works, which was great. And I saw exactly what worked and what didn't. So we're always updating stuff. So now it's revamped and it's fire. So make sure you go do that because I sent you out a Swole text last night. I know not everyone got that, but I've been talking to some of you. I've been having a little back and forth with some of you on Swole text, just to make sure that you went and checked it out. So make sure you go and drop a post in one of the pillar sections. Go check it out and drop a comment. And like I said, you can tag each other. So just like Facebook, you hit @ and then you start typing the name and boom, and make sure you add your avatar. For those of you that are members, make sure you go into your account, go into your profile, and make sure you put a little picture there. That way you're not a blank head. No one likes a blank head. Everyone likes good head. Get it? Oh, you're not entertained. I'm hungry and it's late. We're going to wrap this up soon. Real soon. Just a minute. I don't have a lot of water. So I heard a water break happens during your streams. When does that happen? You heard? You're just fucking trolling. You just know. Maybe. I think I do have enough water. It doesn't seem like there's a lot in here. I only do a water break if it's clamored for. We need clamoring. So I need to see a lot of eggplants and water droplets. You need to like literally bust a proverbial nut in the comments. You have to make it rain. So if you make it rain, you have to clamor for it. It's kind of like the equivalent of like, it's like that equivalent, So I need to be riled up. We need to get like that party started. We need to like bring it to a fucking 11 before we do a water break. So that's up to you. It's up to the fam. GT Swole fam. Hey Papa, I've heard you saying how important sleeping is, but what do you recommend once things get better with COVID? I work 5 to 1 or 10. I see a weird emoji there. What does that mean? I have to get up at 7, 5 to 10 or 5 to 1. Should I go back to sleep right after I drop them off? Monday through Friday, I have to get up at 7. I don't know if that emoji is there for a reason or it's like some kind of like Android thing that replaced it with a symbol. So just, what are your working hours again? I also heard that there is not such a thing as adding sleeping time. In a few words, sleeping cycle restarts. What do you recommend? I mean, there's nothing replaces deep, consistent sleep. So for a lot of people, it's actually much more than just, okay, you might sleep a long time, but also, are you getting quality sleep? Are you waking up frequently? Some things that help sleep are a cold room. Like I turn the air on, we go low at night, and blocking out everything, cutting out blue light late at night, reading before bed, meditating. There's a lot of good methods to go to sleep and make sure you're getting a deeper sleep. So it's not just the length of time in which you sleep, it's also the quality of sleep. So you can give a little more context because I'm just not sure about that number there. Oh my God. I have a scotch. That counts, right? Well, I won't tell if you won't. Here we go, fam. Oh, German. 1 to 5:30 in the morning. Gotcha. You get up at 7. Well, you know what? A good way to figure that out. How do you feel? How do you feel when you drop them off? Like, do you feel like you can get crushing? Because some people don't need as much sleep, but that's like 5.5 hours. That's low. Maybe you have to do a nap. I mean, that's a tough schedule. That's a tough schedule. Maybe a nap in the afternoon is something. I mean, have you tried it? Have you tried both? What do you prefer? I'll wait for that feedback. We'll get into a water break. Come on, kitty. I know. Come on. Let's go, Bish. Come on. Here we go. All right, water break. All right, so you give us some more feedback. Here we go. Boom, 2, 3, 4. Water break in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot before we start. Oh, you guys are like on the edge of your seat. You're like, I'm ready for the water break, Papa. I'm ready, Daddy. I'm ready. We got the Swole Fam card. And I thought today, I'm like, you know what? Let's go baby blue and tender pink. Right? Well, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Swole Fam. Baby blue and tender pink. Isn't that precious? Ain't it precious? Ain't it lovely? Because I figure it's kind of like Tess Hornaday's color. It's like, look. Oh, yes. It's so nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice? Isn't that special? All right, water break time. Come on, kitty. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dance time. Look at you dance, kitty. Look at you, kitty. I'm drinking. Shut up, kitty. You are feisty and rude. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't. Little Beesh. The Tess Hornaday card. Ooh, the Tess Hornaday special. Oh, I should write one. I should write one with Tess Hornaday and she should sign it. Get a little ink thing. Bloop. Came just in time for the water break. She's a good girl. She's my Papa Swole replacement because the Beesh just disrespects me every day now. The fucking disrespect. I realize that she doesn't call me daddy. She doesn't look at me as Papa. She looks at me as the bacon man. I'm the bacon man. That's why I've realized that she doesn't love me. She doesn't love me. She just wants me for the bacon. She must look at me and she's like, oh, the bacon man's here. The bacon man. He's going to give me bacon. She's so excited. Every time. She just wants me for the bacon. Okay. So let's give away the Swole card. I got stuff to do. You got stuff to do, probably. I got to eat and sleep and do shit like that. But I love you. Here we go. Let's give away a Swole card. Here we go. Swole card. Swole Fam card giveaway music. Here we go. Scrolling. The Swole card. Who's going to win the Swole card? Diamond to the main stage. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Scrolling up for a hashtag Swole Fam. Who's going to do a hashtag Swole Fam? Let's get a little base on that. We're running out of time and it's over. No one won the Swole card today. I'm sorry. No Swole card today, fam. Rude. All right, let's do it again. Round 2. Here we go. Swole Fam card scrolling. If you want to win the Swole card, all you got to do is I just landed on someone and I fucking didn't even notice. I was already scrolling. I assumed I wouldn't land on someone. I'm sorry to whoever that was. Who at the buzzer? Nothing. Let's do it again. Fuck me sideways. Can someone win this, please? Someone win. Scrolling. Someone win. Lizard people. I'm seeing some weird comments I missed. Spanish another one. Oh my God, 3 deep. You know what happens after it goes 3? It rarely goes 4 deep, but now we're going real deep today. Here we go. Another round for the Swole fam. Scrolling down to the bottom. Maybe won this. Holy shit. Who the fuck is going to win this fucking card? Can someone use a goddamn hashtag? Do you know where that is? It's above the 3 on your phone and your keyboard. And son of a fucking bitch. I want to go home. I am home. Yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. Okay? You know, I would think that you would see this behind me, that you would use hashtag SwoleFam. I need to do this at the beginning more. I'm forgetting sometimes to talk about the Swole card at the beginning. Now I'm sad. I don't like leaving a daily Swole sad. I don't like leaving when it's sad. Okay? I feel sad. I know you're commenting, but now I feel like if I go down to the bottom, then it's like obvious. I'm like, oh, I'm just giving away. Like, one more time. Fuck. Why can't I land on someone? Scrolling, trying to find. Oh, fuck me sideways. That's a winner. Fucking Christ. Cody Jensen, everyone. Welcome. Congratulations. There we go. Congratulations. I literally did not list. I don't mind if you type at the last second, but I try to scroll back through into the meat of the podcast. But love it. Congratulations, Cody. I'm afraid of viruses from Pornhub. Don't go there. Ooh, double virus. So you might go to Pornhub and download a virus. But that's the kind of virus you don't normally imagine a situation where you would rather have a computer virus. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Wrong virus. Can you still say, are we still able to say the word viral? Kind of redefines a viral video. Now, congratulations, Cody. So send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1432 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. Everyone say congratulations, Cody. There we go. Congratulations, Cody. Congratulations. Say congratulations. I went through 5 fucking times. I can't help it. I can't help it if I don't land on shit. Stop being a baby.
Come on, stop whining.
You come back tomorrow, and then you have another chance to win. I love the Swole fam, but they get so fucking feisty when they don't win their Swole card. I'm sorry. You can't win every day. And if you haven't won yet, keep on coming back for more. It's on the fucking board. I put it there earlier. When you write comments, use the fucking hashtag. Use that fucking hashtag. Goddamn. Goddamn kids. Not using them fucking hashtags. Shit. Come on, man. Use that fucking hashtag. Be a goddamn jabroni. Cody was a rare one. Yeah. One of the few. One of the few. Nuts on chin. You too, Tinaha. Tinaha Fernandez. They call me Tinaha Fernandez. Me llamo Tinaha. Oh, no more water. No, I'm thirsty as fuck. All right. I will stay healthy and safe. Thank you. You do the same. Papa, eating that midnight steak tonight. Yeah. Tonight's going to be a late night. Seems to be. Well, not if I get on with it. Anyway, fam, evening Swole today. Evening Swole. Love the evening Swole. A reminder for anyone that's wondering, listening, pretty much everyone here that's still here this fucking late, that's been with us for an hour and 23 minutes. My goodness. If you're still here and you are not part of the Swole fam, kind of weird, kind of awkward. Why don't you just jump in? Hook into the Swole fam. Like I mentioned, I know that, look, you can join for less than $3. So if you want to go even deeper with the Swole fam community, check it out. Because as a Swole fam member, you get access to the private Facebook group. You get access to the community forums. You get access to Swole TV. You get access to weekly accountability meetings and cool shit inside like Swole Motion and Raw and stuff like that. Like I mentioned earlier, some stuff like that's coming out this week. So new Swole Motions and stuff is going to be fucking awesome. Get your feet wet. And if you just want to check it out and then upgrade, you're totally welcome to. Just send us an email after you do so. You can upgrade anytime. So it's awesome. Join the fam, swolenormousx.com. And for everyone, I love you. Thank you, Josh. Best decision you can make. Thank you. Peace out, Monica. And yeah, let's do this again tomorrow. Let's do this again real soon. Love you, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1432 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, my goose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.